be
I don't have kids though. Like, because you're probably at, like, once I have kids, I'm probably going to be thinking about things a little differently.
You are absolutely right because I used to be a Michael.
Yeah.
I used to be like everything's going to be cool. And you'd run into problems because you wouldn't think ahead and then whatever. But like, it was kind of nice. I kind of like lived in this, but then I had kids and I'm different now.
Well, things get a little more important.
I go to worst case scenario on a dime.
Yeah.
Like it is crazy how like scared I am all the time. Yeah. And like a pretty good example of this, like, cause do you know what I mean? Like, maybe you're not like this, but do you know what I mean by worst case scenario thinking? When you start where like, oh, this might be a problem in 5 minutes. And that'll lead to and I'm dead and homeless or whatever. You go to worst case.
No, my girlfriend's like that. 100%.
Yeah.
Like,
so the other day, I used to be like, whatever's going to happen is fine. And no existence is a bad thing. Wherever I end up is positive. Mm. That's how I used to think. And then like, now I'm always worst case. And the other day I woke up in the morning and I had a bit of an itchy butthole. Yeah. And
you're talking to a pro here, Dustin.
My first thought was I'd been to like a scuzzy lake, and I don't know if I really took a great shower after I was swimming it, like about a week ago, and I was like, I've got a butt worm. I like for sure. I've got a butt worm for sure, and I was just like so sure because it felt just like more itchy than usual, And then so I go upstairs and I'm like, well, I gotta check it, right? So
gotta get this worm out of here.
So I kind of like, well, I'm lying on my the floor of my bedroom, and I've got like my cell phone camera, and I'm just kind of like so I can see, using it as like a mirror. And sure enough, there's this little white guy, and he's moving around, and I get up and I'm just like, Carrie's not gonna love me anymore. This is gonna be like I am gonna be sick. I'm not gonna be able to finish this movie. My dreams are never gonna be realized. I'm just going worse. And then I tell Carrie about it, and she is super grossed out. Yeah. And then I just realized, well, I just left the guy because I left the guy there. I didn't take him off, so I was like, well, I'm gonna. The worm, right? Okay. So I go back and I get my cell phone, and then I go and I take it off, and it's a rolled up piece of toilet paper.
Oh my!
And then I was thinking, why did I think I had worms? That's ridiculous. Because I had an itchy bum. You have itchy bums all the time. And I was like, but here's the weird thing is because I saw it moving, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's because when I was holding my cell phone, because there's a video, right? And my hand was moving slightly. It just kind of looked like it was...
You freaked out too?
So it's like, it's interesting because worst case scenario, it seems like it's being confirmed.
Right.
Because you're looking for it to be confirmed.
Yeah.
And you seek and you'll find, right? So
your mind just like jumped ahead 10 steps and you thought like, my wife's going to be grossed out. I'm not going to be able to finish this movie. I'm going to have like literal insects coming out of my anus.
Yeah, I have. Yeah. And really, and what was the truth of the matter?
Is you
had an itchy bum.
And an itchy bum. Yeah.
That was the truth.
See, for me, if I saw worms coming out of my tail end, I would think like, oh, I'm not even going to Google this. I'm just going to assume there's medication that takes care of it. And then I'm going to wait 3 weeks. And like
this is after you see the worm.
This is after I see the little guy swimming around in there. And like, I'm just going to keep scratching my ass. And every time Noah's like, Noah's my girlfriend, go to the doctor and get the medication. I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to do it. Like, quit bugging me.
I already got a bug, but
now you're bugging me.
I already got one thing on my ass.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely the Michael character and not the Andy character.
And maybe you'll be Andy eventually, like me.
Yeah, and I'll do a Ray Romano impression.
Deborah. I know I had this thing here to ask about open mics because they have one thing I love about Duplass films is that they always have things in them that from real life that you realize you've never seen in a movie. And I was like, I don't think I've ever seen an open mic in a film. I see it in a documentary. I definitely have, but I've never in a
film. Yeah, like with a script.
Yeah, with a narrative film. So that was But we've already talked about our experiences doing all the open mics of Moose Jaws.
Okay.
And all that, but
open mics. Yeah. Speaking of which, I want to get an open mic going.
Yeah.
Purely
comedy.
Yeah. No. Don't bring your emotional poems or your songs about football, unless it's funny. Leave it at the door.
Yeah. We've been talking for 3 hours.
Yeah, about 3 hours. I don't know, but hey, let's cruise through this.
Well, you know what?
Can always go part 1, part 2. Now you got 2 episodes.
That's
I'm
true.
having fun, man.
You want to keep going?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I got my girl at home cooking me a meal. Better be ready when I get home.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so one thing I learned, because this is kind of a story about people on the outskirts, right?
Mm-hmm.
These people that they don't get married, they kind of live kind of solitary lives, but they find each other, right? So they're each other's person. And I started to think about our need for other people, right? We can't be output all the time, right? We need to hear other people's voices. And I started to think about what messes with your brain, what breaks your brain as a way to be what we're not meant for. So I think about this a lot, like PTSD.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we are made to kill each other, because when we do, it messes with our brain. That's not the case with everyone. Some people go to war and they kill a bunch of people and they don't get PTSD.
That would be me.
And they shouldn't feel guilty about that, right? But I think war sucks, but I don't blame the soldiers, right?
Right.
I believe the stupid politicians that put them in places they shouldn't be. But I will say that to me that says we're not supposed to be killing each other if when you kill someone your brain breaks.